up, guys? This is Matt. Today I just want to do something that I hope is the start of something really cool and reintroduce myself to everybody. I would challenge my group classes last week to think about this idea of internal resistance, or this sense of resistance that we feel to doing something that's new or challenging or different that maybe takes us outside of our comfort zone. And I've noticed recently over the past months, years of coaching that there are times when I have a ton of internal resistance to doing something, to putting myself out there, to broadcasting myself. And I've been really trying to dive into what that means and what the root causes of that are. And the two things I come up with are one, like fear. Fear of rejection, fear of all the trolls on the interwebs coming out to get me. Fear that what I'm going to do isn't good enough. And that brings up a second concept that my friend Jake from the podcast talked to me about, which is the idea of the creative gap, or that difference between when you have a vision of what you want something to be and your skill level of actually producing that vision. And the gap between that sometimes being so insurmountable that you just don't want to put out stuff that you don't feel is up to your idealistic values. And I've recognized both those things in myself, and they've really stopped me from doing things that I feel passionate about and that I feel like I could be really good at. And so I don't want to do that anymore. And the most important thing I had to ask myself is, do I have something important to share or to say? And I feel like, yes, I do. I have a message to share with everybody. And so over the coming weeks and months and years, I want to share with you guys my vision for how play can become an active philosophy, a way for us to tackle obstacles in our lives, a way for us to re-engage in physical movement and connect to community. I think that we can show this with talks like this, with games, with movements, all kinds of things. I really want to connect in a broader sense. I want to try to connect the online community with the community we've built here with the Ninja Academy here at Force. I have such a great group of people, and we have some magic in a bottle here, some lightning in a bottle, and I want to see if that's translatable online. So to that end, I want playfulness to be our method, balance in our lives to be our metric, and our vision to be connecting our community into a tribe. So hopefully you guys are as excited about this as I am, and I want you guys to think about, if there's any takeaway from this, what things do you find and sense internal resistance to in your own life? What changes are you avoiding doing? What ways are you avoiding challenging yourself? Why might that be? And ask yourself that question. Do you have something that you want to share or say? Because then I think you should do it. Go for it. And I hope that you're as excited about connecting into our community here as I am sharing our community with you. So, until next time.